Good evening, good afternoon, good morning.
Let me sit down, mate.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah, hair's still wet, but...
Hair's still wet, whatever.
Okay.
Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, little host. How's it going? Hostman's here, week whatever. Week what? Coming 2 years now, isn't it? Well, over 2 years.
Oh, well, I suppose. I thought you were talking about this side of
YouTube
video.
in general. Coming up to week 200, maybe.
No,
2
years.
years.
Got 52 weeks in it, mate.
Yeah, so it's not 4 years, is it?
No, it's about 120.
128 weeks. We're bringing back the shower thoughts. We've been all over the place, prattling about cooking little moons and Oh, Nonna just had a word with me. Our grandma just had a word with me about swearing on the video, so sorry, we're going to stop that.
This week, we're doing some of these, the hoedown.
And what you forget is that
Really, we just get straight into it.
firstly, though, if you like the video, make sure you actually leave a thumbs up. You may as well leave a thumbs up, you know, drop a comment, share it, do whatever you want. Show your support. It does not go unnoticed. We reply to every comment, everything. Super thankful for that. And I also want to say,
If you want to see more, subscribe.
well, yes, that. I also want to say, maybe no video on Wednesday.
No, it's Tuesday. This is so creased. Sorry.
By the way,
Oh, nice t-shirt, mate.
thank you, bud. Sold out, actually, entirely sold out now. So massive thank you to everyone who bought one of these. Genuinely, really appreciate it. And we know where you live now if you bought one. So we might actually just turn up to your house one day.
If I take you down, would you really hold me down and be your best friend?
Right, get into it. This I actually collected when we did a Q&A. If you haven't seen it, it was last Friday's podcast. Go check it out. And it was from Billy1610. He sent this, and I thought, yeah, that's actually quite funny.
Let's hear it
Who-
from Billy, please.
Read it back on it now. You're not gonna like it.
Who? What are you, a fucking owl?
Who was the first person to eat a potato and why? Like, why dig something hard from the floor and eat it? But because he says something like a rock, but it's not, because it's got a plant growing from it, hasn't it? It's a root.
I suppose.
So I've instantly thought it's
And
nothing
like-
like a rock.
In the past, you eat like yams and stuff.
The same principle, I suppose, though.
Yeah, well, what I'm saying is that they probably knew about turnips,
Well, someone had to do it first.
parsnips. No, I know, but the person who had that first probably had already eaten something similar.
You think potatoes are sort of the new generation of root?
Potentially.
Root.
I do actually think that for some reason.
Turnips and yams were first.
I think like ginseng and stuff.
Well, potatoes. What are you doing?
Having a chocky, mate.
This, by the way, milk's going off today, so I've got a big cup of it.
Good lad.
Waste
not, want not.
You know the movie Guernsey Literary and Potato Peel Pie Society?
What? Have you made
Oh, you
that
don't know
up?
the movie?
Have you made that up?
No.
Obviously, I don't know that movie.
Great movie. It's got Lily James in it. I've got a crush on Lily James, aren't I? Ever since Baby Driver. Literary Guernsey's-
potato journey.
No, oh, brilliant! I'll tell you.
No,
No.
I don't actually want to hear
No,
about
it's linked to potatoes. This is a whole episode on potatoes.
I don't want that.
Guernsey's Literary and
said it
Potato
already.
Peel
Keep going.
Pie Society. So in that movie, and I don't, this is what I'm asking. I don't know if it's historically correct, but it was when
You think I'm gonna
Guernsey was. It was during the war, and Guernsey was populated by Germans, I think. So yeah, the Germans had taken on Guernsey. They weren't fighting it. It was almost like a base or something. I can't really remember. But basically, because of that, they took like all the food. So everyone was literally eating potatoes. And they only ate potatoes. Where am I going with it? Where am I going with this? What are we talking about?
I honestly don't know.
So hold on.
Well, the first person tweets it.
Oh yeah. Well, they definitely ate them in the war. I think that's where I was going with it. But
Can I go back to the question?
well, can I actually, since we're on the topic of the movie, do you want to know why it's called such a random name?
Nah.
No.
Fine.
I hope this is a true story. I kind of feel like it should be a true
Can do
story.
it quickly.
But basically, people weren't allowed to meet up. There was a curfew and people weren't allowed to mingle and stuff. But this group of people would meet for a book club, basically.
Lovely.
Oh no! They were meeting up and after hours and secretly having meals together, like nice meals. And they started like maybe bringing a book. Oh no! They then got caught on the way out, and they were like, "What are you doing?" And one of them was like, "Oh, it's our literary like book club." And then someone who was really drunk was like, it just said potato peel pie, like to finish the sentence or something. And then someone else went society, and that's how they got away with it. And that's and then they actually started a book.
Okay, mate. I'm bored listening to it, so I just don't think there's just no point talking about shit like that. I didn't want to do that thing where I dictate what you say because you
Yeah.
get annoyed at that.
Because you did it.
But it was fucking boring to listen to.
Comment down below if you watched the movie.
Going back to it, who was the first person to do that? Like, why would he have done that? To be honest, I do agree with it because potatoes are a bit manky.
All roots look a bit manky. Ginger looks disgusting.
Carrots don't.
Carrots do. Carrots only look nice now because they're genetically modified to please the eye.
You're right. Coconuts?
They're not roots. Fruits above the ground. They look glorious.
Yeah, but that's because they need
Roots.
to. Roots don't have to look pretty. That's mad evolution, isn't it?
It's
That is
super
mental.
clever, innit?
That is really
Almost
cool.
created.
Almost
Almost
created.
created. And why are some roots edible? And why are some roots delicious? And then other roots...
What roots are delicious?
A carrot is pretty nice.
It's not delicious.
Boiled carrots, so they're super sweet.
Yeah, they're fine, but they're not delicious.
A super sweet carrot, delicious. Ginger, you love ginger. That you
Okay,
like.
yeah, you're right. Okay, next question.
Swedes, turnips, also nice.
We've been talking about roots with
I
no
think
real
this
aim.
is going to be just... We could make this
No,
the video.
next question, please.
I'm quite happy leaving it at just speaking about roots.
Mate, I understand that, but we didn't speak about them. You just spent half the time talking about a movie that didn't relate to it.
Okay, this is from Joe. So thank you, Joe Cleaver, for messaging us. He said, if you buy a lot of land,
Yeah.
is it a plot or a lot?
A lot, as in the mass, and then
No.
a plot is the thing.
Really? I thought it was like an allotment.
No, like you have a lot of land.
Not a lot. I'm not talking about lot as in loads. I'm talking about, is it called like a lot of land?
Yeah, a plot of land.
Is it a plot?
Anyway.
Anyway, how much do you own downwards?
All of it.
So you own a bit of the Earth core.
Yeah, but there's no way you'll ever get to it, so it doesn't matter.
If something's found in your garden,
Yeah,
it's your property, isn't it?
Yeah. Was that a question?
Yeah, how much, like, where does it stop? How
That's
much?
all he asked.
Yes.
I feel like there was more to
I
it.
paraphrased it.
Okay. Yeah, all of it, mate.
No, I disagree. It's probably a point where they go, you're not allowed to.
The issue with asking these sort of questions is it's sort of...
Okay.
It's like how long is a piece of string?
Twice half its length. So...
Mate,
What?
I like that a lot.
Yeah.
I've never heard that
It
before.
was off the top.
You're lying.
Hey,
My
honestly.
brother, everyone. Wow.
My brother. Or you could say 4 times a quarter, sort of thing. 4 times a quarter
like your
length.
head, bud.
It was funny, Mac.
No, not one of them. Chocolate though.
No.
I could go for.
You've got all of yours next door.
Yeah, I know. So, what did we learn in today's episode? We learned about potatoes.
I think we literally
We learned about a good movie that you should all watch. And if you have already, comment down below. And we've learned that if you buy land, you own a bit of the Earth's core.
May not be true. We've just said it.
But in line with that, how big is the Earth core?
It's pretty fucking tiny, actually.
By the time it gets there, because obviously your line will go like this and this and this and this, you probably actually won't own any.
Well, also, why is it the core and then all of a sudden you go, that's the centre, that's the core?
What do you mean?
Well, why can't you go deeper than the core?
As in, the core, it's like super hot. It's like this super hot ball in the middle.
So that's it.
Yeah, there's nothing. Well, there might be. Who knows?
Dinosaurs.
What are you on about?
Journey to the Centre of the Earth. There's dinosaurs down
Yeah, okay. I don't think it's a very accurate movie.
there. Oh, okay.
But
So it's fire.
there's not another layer to it. Do you know what I mean?
Well,
Like,
you
what
don't
do
know
mean?
that. People
Do you
just
know?
go, core, done. Crust, core, mantle.
That's the final thing there, and then you start going back out the other side, don't you? What, flat Earth.
No, because they've got core, layer, 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 layer.
Yeah.
So you could go into the centre of the core.
That's the core. It's like, imagine a swimming pool. And you go, yeah, but what's in the middle of the swimming pool? It's just a swimming pool.
Very strange analogy.
Spot on though.
I would have maybe used like the core of an apple.
The core of an apple. No, because at the core of an apple there's something different, isn't there?
Okay, fine. Anyway, thank you very much for
No,
coming
but actually quickly going back to it though, on the Earth, by the time you actually get to the core, if you've got
Yeah,
a real
I
lot
know
of
that.
land, you might own that much.
Yeah, okay. Thank you all for
But
coming.
how big's the core and how deep is it? Do you
Maybe
know?
look it up
Do you know the distance?
later, mate. Thank you all for coming.
I want to. If
you
it
liked the
depends
video,
on how deep.
Please leave a thumbs up, and if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you all for tuning in. We love you lots and lots. We appreciate all of you.
Arrivederci. Mwah.
If I take you down, would you really hold me down and be your best friend?